Hi, this is Gary from Cheetah Transformation, and this is the Smartsheet Premium Application Overview for Calendar app.
In this video, we're going to look at how to build a calendar using Smartsheet Calendar, which is a premium app. It's a really great app because it gives really good visibility of the most relevant content to specific audiences, and it does that by being able to be flexible on your date views, on how you group your content, and on the color coding within the calendar. The top use cases we see are as master events calendar, to track marketing activity in campaigns, and as used as an exec level roll-up of project portfolio information. So let's log in and get started. This is the opening page of the builder for Smartsheet Calendar. For the demo today, we are imagining ourselves to be a shopper marketing manager of a UK food company, and we're going to create a calendar of the planned shopper marketing activity. So we start with Add New. And the first thing it asks is what is our source sheet? And we're going to choose the Shopper Marketing Design Delivery Plan. Now, what's great about Calendar app is you can use sheets or you can use reports. So it's really, really flexible from that point of view. So we choose that as our source and we move on. And this is where we have the choice of the type of views we want. I'm going to choose multi-month, but we can flex that later on. And next. And what we're going to do now is map the columns from the source sheet onto the different elements we want to see on our calendar. So we're going to start with our task name, which is our activity name. The task owner is going to be our shopper marketeer. The task details I'm not going to add because our activity name is quite long. We need a task start date, so that is our live start date. We need an end date, which is an activity end date. We don't want to add any symbol columns. And then, as you can see, I'm on advanced here. So this gives me the option for data grouping. So I want to first of all group my data by retailer and secondly by the channel. So what you can see is it started to read my information and it can see the 3 customers that I'm working with. Now what we'll do, because we have great flexibility to do this, is we're actually going to change the colours here so that the colours that we see on the screen are a little more representative of these retailers' actual corporate colours. So we've added that on, we've mapped the key information that we want to see on the calendar, so we press add. About 10 to 15 seconds the calendar will be produced. As you can see, we have grouped by retailer and channel to the left hand side as we specified, with dates across the top. Now within this view you can still flex what you want to see. So we have a filter option up here, and it works very much like a standard Smartsheet filter. You can choose any of the columns that we have live in here. So if you only want to see, for example, online, you could choose that. And again, all the options here, much in the same way as a standard Smartsheet filter. We can look at different views. So we chose multi-month at the start, but there's a choice for day, which is not the most helpful for the view we're looking at, by week. And we can move along through that. We can look at quarter. So again, a lot of information in there, but a very nice view if you want a top line idea of when the main activity is happening. We can look at by day, by month, and this is a really nice view. Although it would also work very well on other types of calendars, such as holidays. And finally, just purely by month. So this looks more like a traditional Outlook style calendar. So I'm going to go back to multi-month, which I prefer. Now, we can start to then move around the calendar here using the arrow date, so we can move forward through time as we go back through the whole year, and at any point we can click back to today. And there's one more toggle up here that's incredibly useful, this little double-headed arrow. If you click on that, it will actually pivot the entire calendar. So we now have our retailers across the top, our groupings down the side, but they are grouped within the months. So again, this is a really handy way to be able to flex calendars as anybody wants to see it in the format they want. The other key point to mention here is the information in the calendar is completely bi-directional. So instead of having to update in the source sheet, if a user wants to update in the calendar, then they can do so, and that information will trigger back through to the source sheet. To move back to the main calendar app page from here, you simply press the back button on the top of your screen. Back on this page, you can see that we now have the calendar we've created listed, and every other calendar that you are either shared to or have created will be listed here as well. And then we have some actions here at the end. So we have the options for sharing, for transferring ownership, for editing, or for deleting. That is all controlled from here, as well as being able to make changes within the calendar view that we've just looked at. And that's how you create a calendar using Smartsheet Calendar app.
Thanks for watching, and for further details on our free and paid Smartsheet training courses, please visit the training and events section on our website at www.cheetahtransformation.co.uk. Alternatively, contact us directly on help@cheetahtransformation.co.uk to arrange a call to discuss your requirements further.